Good morning, my sparkle friends. So listen, today we're going to be doing some Inchies, Twinchies galore. Oh my. So what is an Inchie and a Twinchie? It's nothing new. I'm sure you're all familiar with them, but they're little pieces, works of art. This is a Twinchie. It's 2 inches by 2 inches. And this is an Inchie, 1 inch by 1 inch. And we'll make some Inchie charms to go in your journals, etc. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now remember, you can use any theme you want. The products that we'll be using today are from, I'm going to use some dictionary paper, and this is from My Porch Prints. And that's going to be our background paper today. And we'll be using some lovely vintage ladies. And I'm sorry, peeps, I've tried to find out where I got these. I had them in my free folder, but I honestly don't know where I have them. I've had them for a while. But you can use, I know Shabby Dabby Doodah has some, and I believe Musings by Nikki has some. So I'll put their links down there, and you can look through their Etsy shops. Okay, so any of these will do. I just wanted to use up what was in my stash. And then I have some words, tiny words, and these also were from My Porch Prints. So those are the products we're going to be using today. The butterflies came from Musings by Nikki. I'll put her link in there. And I just shrunk them down a little bit. So my theme today was the butterflies, but you can do nature, you can do anything. You can do just vintage postage stamps. We all have them. So whatever you choose. The important thing is to say that when you are cutting your pieces, okay, your inchies and twinchies, make sure that you use a cutting tool, and you want to make sure your dimensions are pretty exact. So this is just an old calendar, and that's an old music sheet. And what I did was I used um, two pieces just so that they're a little thick. Okay. This is going to be again a no glue project. We're simply going to staple our goodies together. So I've done a lot of the cutting and stuff, so you don't have to watch all that. So let's work on a Twinchie. I just think that it's just perfect, like a little canvas. You could do watercolors and do some scenes, but like I said, I'm just using scraps on my desk. So I'm going to take these two and just put them together, and I'm not going to ink them yet. And again, I picked out two ladies from the collection, so let me just trim them up a little bit, get rid of the white. Okay, these I will ink up now. And then I just look at what color is in my main image to see what I want to accent with. So this, she has red, and she has some blue. So I do have a piece of red, so let's do her first. So again, you can add as many layers as you want. I'm just going to use the backing, my dictionary paper, my lady, and I am just going to staple. Now, talking about staples, okay, so this isn't new, I know you all know this, but if you take your staples and you take a permanent marker, I'm just using some Copics here, you can ink your staples to make them any color you want. I just use this little one here so that I don't have to change out my big one. So this has a red staple in it, and we are going to put two staples in. We're going to put one up here and one down here just to secure all that. Again, you could sew these. You do whatever you wish. And we'll take a little word. I happen to have splashed some water on these, so some of them are a little watermarked, and that's fine with me. So this says calm. We'll just cut a couple of these out now so I don't have to come back. Dance, dream. Okay. So now we have some words. Now I'll ink this. If you don't like it flopping around, you could put some glue in the corners. Okay, so that's that, and these are going to be simple today. We'll use some of the silver bling, and I do odd numbers, so we'll just do so we are using glue for this, I'm sorry to say, but that's okay. All right, so we'll let that dry, and then we're going to take one of our words and make sure it's trimmed up a little bit, inked up if you wish. And I printed these tiny also. So we'll put her over here. And like I said, if you wanted to, you could put these as paper clips also. We'll make a paper clip out of this one. Small paper clip. Put your paper clip down. Because of the paper clip on this one, I think I'm going to glue it down. Sparkle's known to change her mind midstream, so it's all good. And very pretty paper with those beautiful roses in there. Okay, so this one I have a blue lady. So I don't have any blue, but I have some blue in my blue. Let's take a piece of blue from my eyelash trim. This sort of matches her. And I'm going to slant her, and I'm going to use two staples again, just because it gives it some color. Plus, I like the staples, and just a little glue here because of the eyelash trim. Okay, so we have some blue. These are all from the Dollar Tree. I've had these for a long time, so I just pulled out a bunch of them. I'm sure you have all your go-to embellishments that you like to use. And of course, we're just keeping it simple, because Sparkle just likes to make things, and simple is always good. A lot of people don't have a lot of supplies, so this is just something you could do pretty much easily. All right, so put a little glue on her, and this says dream. Let's dream. So there you have it. You have a paper clip on this one, and these two are just regular Twinchies, and they're just so cute. They're just like little canvases, okay? So let's do an inchie now. An inchie is a 1 inch by 1 inch. And again, I'm just taking 2 pieces of paper, and we're going to use these little stamps from Nikki shop, and we're just going to cut this one out and ink it up. Actually, we'll just hold this in place and ink this too, because we can. All right, so that's that. Now on these little ones, I just want a little something behind them so that they pop up. So if we're not using washi, let's see. Let's use just a piece of cheesecloth, and we don't need much, just so that it's sticking out. And then get all this lined up. I like to put them on a slant, have it poking up a little bit. And this will just take one staple right down the center. And that is a very pretty butterfly. Let's just put some of these flat pearls from the Dollar Tree. They're just on a strip. They are sticky, but sometimes you pull the sticky right off, so if that happens, you just have to glue it down. Yeah, I didn't get the sticky. So I'll just put a little glue. Let's put this over here. And we have the word dream. Now, these words might be a little long for these, but that's okay. I don't mind them hanging over. I just want to show you what you can do. Okay, so just like that, we have 2 inchies, 3 Twinchies. Now let's do a dangle. So on these, I've already made my dangles, and if you look at my dingle dangle video, YouTube video, you'll see how I made these. So we'll just take out our pieces and some tools that we'll need. So for this one, it's the same as the inchie. So you just take 2 of the pieces and we're going to ink them up real quick. I like how the ink looks on these dictionary papers. And we'll take one of our little butterflies. Yeah, I ink just to get rid of the white core because I don't care for that. So we're going to do that. Put that on. Let's put something beneath it. Let's put a piece of this eyelash trim for some color. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. And we'll put a staple right down the middle of the butterfly so it looks like it's part of the body. And we're just going to give them a little haircut because they're a little bushy. Okay. Then I just took my little circle punch, my hole punch, and I'm going to put a hole right there. And I'm going to take a jump ring. And I'm going to add that down here with my dangle. going to close it up. Ta-da! Then you can take your hole punch and eyeball it to the top and put your little bulb clip in. And we need a little word. So we'll take another word. Now this is faith. And so this is the theme I went with, but like I said, you can do anything. They're just little canvases. So bling them up as much as you want. Put that up here. So we have 2 Inchie dingle dangle charms, 2 Inchie little bits, and 3 Twinchies, and 1 is a paper clip. Let's make one more of the Inchies, and we'll make this one a paper clip if the clip fits in here. And it's too long, but hold on. Sparkle has some teeny tiny clips, but I don't think I want to put them on there. But I think I'd like to put one on here for some more color. So you can put them on your projects if you want. So it's not going to fit on these, but it will fit on the Twinchies. So there you have it, my friends. A couple dingle dangle charms, a couple Inchies for your journal. Now, one more thought I just had was if you wanted to remember these, mine's hanging up in my office. Remember these, I forgot the name of them. Okay, so you remember we put these on a piece of lace. How about putting your Inchies on? So you'll have some Inchie pieces that you can use for bling. So you can do that too. You could just pile them on here. You know, make some on here. That's what I'm going to do with these, I think, when I'm done. That way you'll have them ready for projects. So they'll be little Inchie clusters. So I hope that was fun for everyone. And I hope you'll try some Inchies and Twinchies. And like I always say, Sparkle wants to sprinkle a little sparkle wherever she goes. Bye.